Hey, I'm Lauren, and today I'm going to be reviewing my new device. This is the Luxamax Ava. I first heard of the Ava about a year ago, and I'm a huge fan of sonic cleansing devices, and they've come a long way since the Clarisonic brush heads that started the trend in like 2007. The Ava is one of the most innovative devices that I've seen in a while because it has 3 different types of devices all in the one tool. So if you love beauty and skincare, subscribe to my channel. I'm always reviewing what's new in the industry and breaking down if products are really worth it or not. All right, let's get into the review. So I will only use sonic cleansers that have silicone heads versus the brush head ones with bristles. And this is for a few reasons. First, the brush heads need to be replaced, and most people don't replace them as often as they need to. Plus, the Clarisonic heads are pretty expensive. I know that there's other brands that are still currently out there, but I'm pretty sure that's why Clarisonic went under, because they were just pricey. But another thing is brush heads also harbor bacteria, and if their heads aren't replaced often enough, the bristles can actually break and cause little micro tears in your skin, which then leads to more skin issues, which is definitely not worth it. So you're paying all this money to replace your brush heads, you're probably not doing it enough. It's just the whole thing. So when they came out with silicone, it was a big game changer for the sonic cleansing industry. I like the Ava because it uses medical grade silicone, which means that it's non-porous and it's resistant to bacterial buildup. Medical grade silicone is 40 times more hygienic than a standard nylon brush. It's also odor resistant, antimicrobial, and hypoallergenic. So if you're acne prone like I am, then that is a really big perk for you. The Luxamax Ava is currently the only beauty company that features the built-in UVC self-disinfection. So UVC technology has been used for decades in hospitals and airlines, and what it does is it breaks down the DNA of germs, bacteria, and viruses. So if you already have a sonic cleanser but you're still struggling with breakouts, then you're gonna love the Ava, because even if your device has medical grade silicone, it can still accumulate bacteria, and the Ava's self-disinfection feature kills any remaining bacteria that's on the device. I also like that the Ava is rechargeable, and then it comes with batteries that charge the UVC head. So it comes with the batteries, you don't have to worry about that. And then this sits in the little docking device, and you can charge this when you feel like it. It doesn't need to charge every day, which I also like because this has batteries. So let's say I was using this in the shower and I just grabbed it and put it on my counter. You just put on the disinfecting lid and you're good to go. Also, it's really good for traveling. You don't have to bring the whole thing. All right, so let's go over the device. The silicone head is really gentle, so you can use it regularly, even on the most sensitive skin. And then it has 3 different levels. You can see the 3 dots. And what that does is it increases the intensity. So if you want to get a little bit more intense with your sonic cleansing, you can. I always do level 3 just because I like to feel extra clean, but the level 1 is a nice little massage. So if you're super sensitive, you probably love level 1, but honestly, I bet you could go all the way up if you want to. The Purify, which is the cleansing mode, is different than most other types of sonic cleansing devices because it has this dual head that micro oscillates in opposite directions. I wanted to compare it to my old sonic cleanser. So they're both on, but you can't even tell that my old one is doing anything, where you can totally see the Ava working. So it's designed to reach deeper into your pores and really remove any makeup residue, excess oil, and impurities. And then it also gently exfoliates. It's not an intense physical exfoliation, but it does give you that little mild exfoliation. So this is gonna help remove dead skin cells and make your skin look really bright and glowy. Another benefit of gentle exfoliation is that it improves the effectiveness of your skincare products because they can actually absorb better and reach the skin that you want to treat. I generally use my Ava at night, but if I wake up one morning and I'm feeling really puffy, like maybe after a wild night out, my under eyes are just needing some help, I will use the Ava in the morning because it feels really good. It wakes me up a bit, and then it also kind of just reduces the puffiness. I also feel like it makes my face and jawline look more contoured. And that's another benefit of using a sonic cleansing device, is that it can help improve your circulation. It can help with lymphatic drainage. So that's gonna flush out the waste and the toxins, which will also help to depuff. And you can do the motion of lymphatic drainage. It's so easy to do with a device like this. You don't need a whole separate gua sha tool. You can just use a sonic cleanser, and it just kind of like vibrates everything out. It also relaxes your muscle tension in your face, so this is going to help improve the appearance of fine lines. And then what else is cool with the Ava is it has the Luxify mode, which is on this side. So this uses ultrasound technology and it micro oscillates. So it goes 1,000,000 times per second, which when I read that, I was like, that's so much. And you don't really feel it, like it heats up, but it's not like it's like vibrating crazy on your face. So this side will deeply penetrate deep below the skin surface. It heats up to 107 degrees Fahrenheit, which actually sounds kind of hot, but when you have it on your face, it just feels like a nice, warm, soothing feeling. And I have melasma, so I do try to stay away from any heat on my face. Like I won't use a device if it gets hot on my face, and I haven't had any issues with this. It doesn't get hot, it's just like a nice, soothing warmth. So what the ultrasound energy does is it increases the tissue temperature and blood flow, which this is gonna help boost collagen production and your skin's oxygen supply. This will also help with firmness, tightening, smoothing out fine lines and wrinkles, and then increasing tissue elasticity. This also helps with puffiness, it helps with fighting acne, and just restoring your youthful appearance. So I like to use Luxify mode after I've applied all of my skincare. Instead of just like one serum, I'll load everything on. And then what this does is it helps the products absorb deeper. So it feels really good, and it's kind of like an at-home facial, but you're just helping all of your products absorb. And Luxamax says that the high frequency vibrations will break your serums into nanoparticles and allow them to penetrate deeper into your skin. They also say that the warming effect opens the skin absorption channels and preps the skin for the infusion of active skincare ingredients. It can increase the skin's permeability by up to 800%. And then the ultrasound waves help your skincare penetrate 4,000 times deeper into the layers of skin where they can just be even more beneficial. Basically, it allows your skincare to activate by assisting in deeper absorption and effectiveness. So pretty cool. So the way that I use my Ava, I will do a pre-cleanse. I just try to remove as much makeup as I can, and then I put my cleanser on my skin, and you can use any cleanser with this. I wouldn't use one that has little scrubby beads in it, but like any regular cleanser would be totally fine. And I always say you don't need expensive face wash, but you do need to wash your face. Sometimes I'll use this in the shower or when I'm in the bath, so I really like that this device is completely waterproof. Okay, so the way that I use my device is I put face wash on my face already, and then you hit the mode button on the bottom. You can see that's on the lowest setting, and then I always turn it up to the highest setting, so there's 3 little dots here. And then I just massage it all over my face. And it's not abrasive on my skin, I just always turn red on my cheeks, so don't be alarmed. But look at how it just vibrates. Feels so good. And then I like to focus on the areas that have more pores, like larger pores that get clogged, like my nose and my forehead and my chin. Spend a little bit more time on that area, and I've noticed that when I do my at-home facial with my extractions, I don't have as much congestion. So it's definitely working. One thing I really like about the dual oscillating heads is a couple years ago, there was another, I think it's still for sale. It's a multi-level marketing sonic cleanser, and the head was very similar to the Ava, but when I would push it on my skin, it would stop moving. I found it to be so frustrating because I wasn't pushing that hard. So I really like that with the Ava. Not like I'm like pushing it to the point where I'm breaking the device, but if I want to really get into my skin one day, if I use this and push with it, it doesn't turn off like the other device did. So if you know what device I'm talking about, you've probably experienced that same thing, and this does not do that. Another thing I really like about this is it turns off after 2 minutes. So this just ensures that you're cleansing for the right amount of time. It really makes you deep clean your skin. And when I first started using the device, I did not realize how long I was cleansing for. I was probably doing maybe 30 seconds before, and then I would dry my face off and I would use a toner pad, and I would still have makeup on the toner pad. So since I started using this device and I'm cleansing for 2 minutes, I never have anything left on my skin. When you're done cleansing, you rinse the Ava off, dry it off, put on all your skincare, and then you turn on the Luxify mode and you start to massage it into your face. You can also do this with the lymphatic drainage motion on the Luxify setting, and it feels so good. The Luxify mode runs for 3 minutes and then it shuts itself off. And sometimes I'll just lay in bed and do it right before I go to bed because it's so relaxing and so soothing. Okay, now we're gonna use the Luxify mode. So you hold the power button and then push it again and it goes and just turns it on automatically. And I like to do this mode after I've put on all of my skincare because it glides a little bit easier. There isn't really much to see with this mode, but it feels warm and you kind of hear this little like zzz noise, very, very mild, but oh, it feels so good. It's so soothing. And then you're done, and that's it. So you wipe off the device, and that is when you're gonna place on the disinfecting head on the silicone side, and that's your whole routine. It just makes your skin feel so clean and glowy and like lifted. I don't know how to explain it. It's just, I'm obsessed with this. So another things I really like about Luxify as a company is they're founded in America, they're female owned, and they have their buy one, get one tree program. So they plant a tree for every device that they sell. I am really impressed with my Ava, and I think it's definitely worth it. Out of all of the cleansing devices I've tried, this is definitely one of my favorites. If you want more info, I linked the website below. And if you want to purchase one, I do have a discount code linked in my caption for you. This would be a really good birthday gift, Christmas gift, whatever. I mean, just a gift for yourself because you want to have great skin. You're going to love having this device. So thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section below. And if you liked this review, hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. I would love to see you next time.